Hello, welcome to Spy Money. Been a while since I've been on here. The traveling and just taking some time off, doing what I like to do best, being retired, and it's just doing what I like to do. Been jeeping a lot. I don't know if you all know, but I'm a huge Jeep fanatic, and building Jeeps and making them go places that others can't go, and just enjoying life. So let's talk about how Coaster did. Game Changer, I haven't run it all week. I only run Coaster this week, other than I think Monday I run Game Changer. Had a losing day on Monday, and Coaster's always been my go-to, so I switched back over to it, and I've made money every day with it. It's done very well. So this one I ended up running, I let it run pretty much all day yesterday, and it performed pretty good. I ended up $1,920, which is our 50% rule. It actually hit that before. It actually was up a little bit more than that, and then it had a few losers and so forth. But it did very well, and the coaster is kind of my go-to. It hardly ever has a bad day. It not saying it won't have a losing trade, because it will. You can see in here there's losing trades in there. But it's a matter of, will it pull itself out, and hardly ever does it not pull itself out. Now, when you're trading with bots, a lot of people will lose one, two trades. They want to shut it off, and the problem with that is then you're in the hole, and you can't come back out of it. So a lot of people will try to run a lot of contracts at one time that they shouldn't be running because their account's not large enough for it. And then when they're in the hole, then they're screaming that they lost money. Well, one person run on two micros the other day. He ended up making $300 and some on two micros, which is pretty incredible. I think it was three, maybe it was two something, $200 or $300. But on micros, that is really good, just to let the bot run and do its thing. So the bot does a really good job. It's just a matter of, you've got to know how to use it. You can't just turn it on and take off and go to work and come back and think you're going to be a millionaire. I mean, you need to watch it and see what it's doing. This is the roller coaster template that I'm running, and it did very well. So $1,920, that's a 50%. Did very happy with it. Coaster seems like everybody does very well with Coaster. With having the pre-made templates, you just load it up. I have found that the roller coaster will typically get you done trading much quicker than the trending template. Both are included in the settings. The only thing you have to do is load the bot, load the template of choice, and let it run and watch it do its job. But if you have any questions on it, let me know on this. And how do you get started on this? That's the big thing. So you go up to spymoneyllc.com, go to the Ninja Suite. We have a different price now, in case you didn't know. We are at $1,300 a month. So I'm going to keep it there for a while.
With your trades.
And here's a little video that explains what the Ninja Suite is and how it works and so forth, and what you get with it. Watch that. I'm sure it'll be beneficial to you to know, how this program works. But $1,300 a month at the time of this video, and that price will probably go back up sometime in the near future. But a lot of people were wanting to get in, and so I dropped it down to this just to allow people to get in a little bit less money. Now, if you signed up for $1,300, you are going to stay there, and unless if I change the price and then you cancel and then you come back later, you'd pay the new price. But the $1,300 is you'd be grandfathered in, so that is a good thing. Price will go back up. I'm just not real sure when I'll do it, but the price will go back up. And that is, last year I raised it December the 15th. I'm not sure what I'll do this year. Instructions to join. What you want to do is you want to read through these 14 items. If you do not agree with one of them, don't send me the email. But if you do agree with them, just left click and highlight this, click copy, and then you come up to the contact us at the top. Click on it. Put in all your information. If you don't have all your information, I won't send you a link. First name, last name, email, your phone number. Down here, you want to right click and click paste. Then click submit, and that'll come directly to me. Once I get that and I approve your information and stuff, then I'll send you a link to join. It's actually pretty easy to get started. And as far as on the Ninja Suite, there's a lot of things you do get. The one thing I have done is I only have 4 bots now. I deleted all the other bots because we don't use them. It was just confusion for people that were new signing up. The main 2 that we use is Coaster and the Game Changer. Those are the 2 that we use, which are these right here. These are the 2 that most people use. Some people still use Man of War and Gladiator. And then here are a list of indicators that we have, plus we have a lot more. But this is a good amount of them just showing you there. We have the toolbar that shows up on your chart, and we have different drawing tools. And right here are a list of questions that you may have. If you read through this will probably answer all your questions. If you have any more questions other than this, just send me an email and I will get back with you with the answers. Just do it through the contact us at the top. We do recommend 4 funded accounts. It seems to me that right now BluSky and Take Profit are the 2 main ones that people are using. We have 4 here, and if you just click on each one of these, it'll give you the information about each program. Here's some coupon codes you can use to help you out. But if you click on these links, that will allow you to see what the companies are made of and see the rules and so forth. It seems like Take Profit and BluSky in our groups, it seems like these 2 are the main ones that people are using right now. And we do offer a VPS service. We partnered up with a company that has a very good VPS. So click the one you want. The one I recommend is the medium. If you're going to run more than 1 bot, you probably ought to go to a higher one to get started on that. But the bots, they work. You can see right here, there's 2 back-to-back losers right there. There's a loser right there. So the bot does make bad trades. But the main thing is to get over here and be green for the day. Now on this one, if we had, let's see here, let me go back. Right there's where we turned it on. We had 1 loser, 1 winner, so they offset. Then we had 2 winners. This right here, 3, 4. If you would have stopped right here, or if I would have made more money than if I'd run that all day. Now, I like to let people see how it performs during the day. And, to see, as long as I'm staying green, I'll let it run. But these right here would have been more than this money here and been done. And then once it went through, we had a loser and a winner. They offset each other. These 2 offset. And then you had another winner there, right, 10 o'clock. And then this one took that one away. So these 2 right here would have been good. 3, 4. If it had stopped right here, this would have been more money than where we went. So I like people to see that, that's why we hit a 50% rule. Once you hit that, just shut it off, because just because you let it run the rest of the day doesn't necessarily mean it's going to make you a lot more money. It's just not the way it works. The main thing is for traders, we want to get in, we want to make our money, and we want to shut it off and then go live our life. If you can make $500 or $1,000 a day, you don't really need to trade anymore. And a lot of people say, well, I want to make, 5,000 or 10,000 or whatever. Well, we all do. But that doesn't mean you can unless you have a larger account. A larger account will allow you to do that. But we're still, we're only looking for 2 or 3 trades and be done. So when I turned this on in the morning, Let me go back to it. We had a loser the very first one, and if I look at this right here, honestly, this right here, you kind of almost knew it was going to be a loser because you can see the build up to come back up. It'll usually come up to about right here, which it did right there, and then it will drop. So on this one, we had our loser, then we had our winner, so we're back to even pretty much. And then this one right here, we had our winner and we had our winner. These two right here would have been about $1,600 in profit. This would have been $2,400. This would have been $3,200. So you'd have been up $3,200 right here just to shut it off and walk away. But instead, if you run it all day, you're going to have, in this case, less money. Sometimes you have a lot more money. So, when people ask me about back testing and such, well, you can't back test these bots mainly because we don't just turn them on at certain times. The only way you can back test a bot is if you turn it on from X time and turn it off at X time every single day and let it perform. But you can't do that because the market don't move the same every day. So I get all these comments about the back testing, but you just can't backtest bots the way we run bots. You can't do it. And, a lot of people, a lot of other companies out there will say, well, here's my backtesting results and this and that. Well, unless you run a bot 23 hours a day, there's really no way to, say if you're going to perform over the year or whatever. The way we do it is we turn them on based on the last couple hours of trading. And if the last couple hours of trading have been pretty decent, then we turn it on. And hypothetically, if you've been having winning trades, you turn it on, you're probably going to have winning trades. If you look back and you have losing trades, then you probably don't want to turn it on because you're probably going to have losing trades. And that's the way we do it. And it's really easy to do. I mean, if you went back to say another day, say right in here, say right here. If you woke up and you had it on right here, would you turn this on or not? Well, this is a winner, this is a winner, this is a winner, so yeah, I would turn it on. And look what happened. You had a winner here, you had a winner here, you had a winner here. There's your three and done. So the only thing we do is we look back to see, are we winning? And if we're winning, then we turn it on because we will probably win 2 or 3 trades and we can be done. Now, if we turned it, if we woke up right here and we saw this, we wouldn't turn it on. We'd have to wait for a breakout before we turn it on. Right here's the breakout. So once we get the breakout, we turn it on and boom, right there. Here's the winning trade. Right here's the winning trade, and here's the winning trade. There's your 3. That's how we do it. It's pretty simple. A lot of people say, well, you know more than me. Well, I just showed you how to do it. If you have winning trades in the last hour or two, then you'll probably have winning trades in the next hour. Not always, but most times you will. But when you start having, this kind of chop in here like this, and if you have a loser, you probably ought to not trade. This one right here, we had a winner right here. We had a winner there. There's another winner. There's a winner. There's a winner. So, as my wife is always saying, winner, winner, chicken dinner. Well, you get the chicken dinner if you got winners. And, that's how we do it. So a lot of people don't understand that, if they want to run it from 9:30 to 10 o'clock every day, well, you're not going to have the market moving right every day from 9:30 to 10:30 and or 10. So usually we like to wait about 15 minutes or so after the market opens. But, a lot of times, we can't turn it on because the market isn't moving. So if the market isn't moving right, we won't turn it on. So that's how our bots work. That's how what we do. And it does a really good job as long as you just follow the rules that I just told you. I mean, it's simple rules. Just look back. If you have winning trades, you're probably going to have more winning trades. We're only looking for 2 or 3 winners, and we can be done. This bot will do about it's about $200 a contract per win, and you only need 2.5 winners in order to hit your 50% goal. So if you get 3 winners, that's $600, per contract. So if you get 3 winners, then it's going to work out pretty good for you. But if you have any questions, let me know, and we'd love to get you started. And you could get it signed up today. You can set everything up this weekend, watch a few videos and stuff while you have time, and that will allow you to be able to start Sunday night and start trading with it. Trade on sim at first just to make sure that you're okay, that you're doing things right, and you do that for a day or two or whatever works best for you. And then after you figure out that hey, you've got this, then switch over to a live account and do it that way. Hopefully we can get it to where you're making money the first day. You never know, because it depends on if you turn it on at the right times of the market or not. Have any questions, let me know. You guys have a great weekend.